They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Let's go.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay.
It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
We always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Now a play fake here on first down. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just have receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Ready? Viking 18. Bronco 80.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. A short throw to Ingram. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Rig alert, rig alert. Hey,
Diggs, the motion man left.
Go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
It's 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack. and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Good job, let's go, let's go. Hey, alert 33.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. Watch.
Mayfield to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The Bucs at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Alert.
Now a handoff up the middle. Small. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
They're just below the cut line for top half of the league. 17th in the NFL against the run.
Always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man. And are you going to win that battle? You're going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up, and put him on the ground. Because the one thing he absolutely detested is yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
10-0 to score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Regular. Alert. What's that? 180. Point it right. Hurry. Run. Regular.
Mayfield looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
They'll try the left side. Small. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
180.
They'll keep it on the ground. Small.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And they'll get this down to the 10. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Up. What's that?
They'll try to run for on 1st and goal. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Pistol. 180. Pistol.
Here's Mayfield. His throw incomplete.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Set. Up to 20. Hurry, hurry. Kings, Kings, Kings. What's that?
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
18 targets, Cougar 19. Go.
On play action, they'll throw. A short throw to Ingram. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 4.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Robinson up the middle. Fighting to stay on his feet past midfield. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And hauled in here by Rivera. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Tag! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Bursting on the 10-yard line, it's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
My high school football coach was very fond of saying, you've got to meet force with force. And on a short yardage running play, that's what you're going to encounter. And how about them picking up the 1st down on that one?
Rig alert. 60 boxes.
In motion left, Flowers.
Ready.
They'll run with Carter. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Mayfield now. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a 1st down.
Hey, alert 33. Good. 180. Run. That's hot.
Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards there, and a Buccaneer 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Yep. Hurry. 180. Real. What's that?
Now Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irving, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs get a late score here, the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Ready up.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Okay, break.
2nd and 10.
Tag. Crack all 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
On the draw, Robinson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Here's 3rd and 6.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now back to throw. He gets it to Addison. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Big Lion. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 50. Trap 50. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Rivera. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time. Now a gain of 20 here.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
They'll set up to throw. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Falcons would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14.
24. Buccaneers 10. Jack Fox set to kick off.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Regular. Watch out.
To throw, Mayfield. He's going to walk through on deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads into bigger errors.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Up the middle they go. Small. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Set. Up. Point it right.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That is caught. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Hey, alert!
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hurry! Alert!
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going, a little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Hurry! 20! Real. Stop!
From the gun, Mayfield. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there is just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
Extra point right down the middle. And a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
the Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
What's up?
They'll run on first down. Small. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa.
19-18, go street.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
A give left side to Robinson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but closed there quickly at the end. This now a 3rd and 4.
Check. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Robinson on a give right side. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That was a good forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, usually doesn't work very well, and we saw in that play, he'll run right through those attempted plays.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready? 60 Bison.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 40 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready. Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Ready.
They'll run with Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons take a 3-touchdown lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Buccaneers 17. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a first down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's caught. Emeka Buka. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Once again, it's Irvin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irvin, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Robinson, he'll try the left side. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
63 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Brady, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Come on, come on.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Hand off now to Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 16-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Lions. Ready?
A give, Carter running right. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
In motion left, Flowers. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Let's go.
On third down, Robinson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
19, 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw here. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Falcons look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Pushing his way through. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can put a rabbit out of their hat. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was the big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Hey, alert 30. Hurry, hurry. 180. Run, run, run.
Mayfield to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Another incomplete pass there. We've seen a bevy of those. This secondary, they've been pretty good, haven't they?
They certainly have. They've allowed the 1 touchdown through the air, and they're going to be upset about that later when they watch the game tape. But other than that, they've been absolutely rock solid.
Kings, Kings, Kings. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Rail, rail, rail.
Throwing, Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Let's go.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Alert, 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 alert.
And again, it's Mayfield. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Run, run, run. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's good for a first down.
On 1st down, Small. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Hey, alert 30.
4 yards on the pickup.
They'll keep it on the ground. Small. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Buccaneers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That is his 951st NFL reception. So 49 away from 1,000, but 951. That ties him with Andre Reed.
Oh, I love the trigger there because Andre Reed caught the ball any part of the field and specialized in traffic, similar to what we've seen throughout his career as well. Does not mind going across the middle and making big-time catches.
Regular, regular, regular. Hurry, hurry. Kings, Kings, Kings. What's that?
Mayfield looks to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And it is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Emeka Egbuka, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now. But this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Here's third and a few inches.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. Here comes third and about a foot.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Falcons have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Falcons 52, Buccaneers 31. Jack Bucs set to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Real.
Mayfield now. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Mayfield. He finds his man, complete. It's Fernandez.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
At the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Right. Regular. Up. Alert.
They'll look to throw again. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
20. Hey, alert. What's up?
Mayfield from the gun on third down. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 19.
Now a handoff up the middle. Small. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Here's a 2nd and 8.
The 17-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he pulls it in for a Buccaneer touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
52. Buccaneers, 38.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be coming up by the Falcons. And that should just about seal it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Let's go. Trap 60. Trap to 60.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
70 Rangers. Trap goal 80. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Now, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ballgame.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on all those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Atlanta, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get another